It's the NFL. This one features Trent McDuffie. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Chiefs and the Jaguars, and it's all up next.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one. Coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. I'm sorry, just a reality of the NFL that every...
The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Completed to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll send him over right. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Late out to the right. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Option design here. And he's tackled up across the 20 at the 22. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Pass play now. Finds Laporta.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end left. Play action, Mahomes. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Justin Reed with the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jaguars football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The running back gets it on the draw. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds. No chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chiefs.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's dropping back to throw. Into traffic, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. He finds Laporta. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down throw, Mahomes. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They send a tight end in motion. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 14.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They put a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. From just shy of midfield on second down. Laporta with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 30-18 was the final score. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Ford on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed over the middle. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they could really use a good one here. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Option give here. This is ahead for about 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
At the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
From the 27. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 18.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On now comes their punter. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They motion a receiver left. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
He finds Laporta. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw caught at the 6. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie us up 28-all. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Running back sent in motion. Hits his running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 4. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he crashes into a wall and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now they send their back in motion right. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Slot man in motion right. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Trying the right side. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Finds Laporta. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for another Jaguar.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 35 apiece. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll send out the punting unit. It's taken at midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give running right. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs trail by a field goal. Motioning left is their running back. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here he is to throw. On the move, past the 40.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. He'll look to throw it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Laporta with the grab. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Back to throw. He finds Laporta. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Huard and all